When I was 16 years old, my dad gave me my first journal ever. And that meant a lot to me because I knew that he had written in a journal consistently every day for years, for almost 30 years, I think, at that point. And so I was just excited to try this out for myself. And I started to realize as I started doing it that there are a lot of amazing benefits of journaling. My understanding of journaling has changed over the years, though, because when I started, I was just writing like events of the day, and it was cool to read back, but eventually it kind of got boring because it was like, well, I'm doing the same thing all the time. So I'd flip through pages or whatever. So it's nice to have that. But I've discovered recently that there are other ways to journal that aren't just writing life events, right? And journaling can be hard though, right? It's not easy because you think it has to be, either handwritten or typed up, but you can make that easier by video journaling. Actually, that's something that I've done that's made it a lot easier, especially how because recently my life has gotten a lot busier and I'm not as consistent as I used to be with journaling. But I've started to realize there are a lot of benefits of journaling, and I found some ways that I can utilize these benefits even just every so often when I might need them. I Googled it and there are a ton of answers. One website even said, I think it said there were 93 benefits of journaling. And I was like, I don't have time to go through all of those right now, but I'm sure they're all pretty great. Some that I just found here on one of the websites was that journaling reduces stress. It improves your immune function, so it can make you get sick less and recover faster when you do get sick. It can keep your memory sharp. It boosts your mood. And it strengthens your emotional functions. So I think that means it can even help your mental health, right? And I've been experiencing a lot of these myself recently. It really helps me process my thoughts and come to better conclusions about what to do next when my brain feels kind of all over the place, right? Have you ever felt like that? You're just like a day or a week or a month even, or it's 2021 now. Maybe the last year for you felt kind of all over the place, like it did for me and many other people. And I feel like journaling for me just helps me process all of those things. And I think all of these benefits here come from the processing that helps your brain do. And it really helps me too. Like I said, it helps me come to more concrete conclusions about where to go next with my life. And so one thing that I did recently that you can try yourself is create what I've called, for me anyway, is a random ideas journal. And just in your mind, just make it so that it's a no rules journal. You don't have to do proper grammar or spelling or worry about your quality of writing or anything like that. And just free write whatever thoughts are coming to your mind. And I've done that, and it really just helps me kind of get everything out. It's almost like, and this is maybe it's a little gross, but it's kind of like vomiting, right? Like, have you ever, like when you throw up, you feel better afterward, right? I've only ever thrown up once in my life, and it was when I was like 7. So I don't really remember, but people say that you feel better when you throw up. And I haven't thrown up physically, but I feel like I've thrown up mentally, where it's just this kind of just mess of ideas, and they're like, some of them are half processed, and it's like, ew, this doesn't look great, and it doesn't feel great while it's happening, but after it's over, I feel awesome. I feel so much better. And I really recommend journaling because of that and because of all of the other benefits. And if you're struggling to get started, start a Google Doc and just type it up and just whatever comes to your mind. It doesn't have to be the life events that you're going through. And I would even encourage you to have some prompts like, what are my goals right now? Or what's on my mind? Or what am I dealing with personally? How is my spiritual life going? How is my family and my relationships, my friendships? How is that going? How is my financial life going? What do I need to do? Is there something that I need to do or to change with regards to my career? What about my physical health? How do I feel about these things? I think that's another really powerful thing too, is talking about how you feel in your journal as well. And feelings are kind of hard to process, especially because they're hard to talk about. For one, they're hard to like bring up, but they're also hard to understand when we do talk about them, I think. But journaling helps do that, and it's helped me do that too. And it's really helped me clarify my goals, work through some mental health struggles that I've had recently, and I highly recommend you check it out.